Once you have created your first product, you need a product management system. This is a platform where you can upload your product and which will handle transactions with buyers. The product management systems I will talk about also take care of any payment processing, which is usually done through PayPal. If you choose to become an affiliate marketer, these platforms will also allow you to promote other people's products, so you could theoretically start today without having to create or upload anything yourself. When it comes to picking a product management system, you have three major options. These are JVZoo, ClickBank, and WSO Pro. Each of them has strengths and weaknesses and will be more or less suited to specific types of products and types of businesses. Right away, let me say that JVZoo is going to be the best pick in the vast majority of situations. This option will provide you with the easiest setup, the best tools, and the most reasonable and straightforward fees. Nevertheless, let's go over each option a little more and assess the pros and cons in each case. ClickBank was one of the first product management systems of this type and as such is probably still the largest. It has the largest number of affiliates as well as the biggest selection of products. This is a big advantage as it means that you can potentially find more people to sell your product. ClickBank is also a very recognizable name and that will make it somewhat easier to find new affiliates as and when you want to. On the downside though, ClickBank is rather clunky in the way it's put together. It's not a very intuitive interface and using the various features and functions is definitely easier with a tool like JVZoo. The other downside of ClickBank is that the fees are generally higher than they are for the other two. Do people make a lot of money on ClickBank still? Certainly. Is it easier to get started on JVZoo? Probably. WSO Pro is a little different from the other two on this list. That's because it's built into a forum and only allows members of this forum to become affiliates. The forum in question is Warrior Forum, which is a forum for digital marketers and webmasters. WSO stands for Warrior Special Offers. Of course, the fact that WSO Pro is only open to forum members is a limiting factor and means that you'll have a smaller roster of potential affiliates to help sell your product than you would do on, say, ClickBank. On the other hand, though, the connection to Warrior Forum can also actually be seen as a strong point for this choice. Warrior Forum is a very large and well-known site and is filled with people who are very keen to make money on the web. Another advantage of WSO Pro is that it gives you the option to create a reputation for yourself within the forum and then to go on to sell products with a reputation behind you to encourage more partners. The other big advantage of WSO Pro is that it actually has the lowest fees of all three platforms. The main criticism of this platform though is that it's less versatile than the other two options as a result of being built into the forum. For instance, if you wanted to build your sales funnel directly into an email campaign, this would be much easier with something like JVZoo. WSO Pro offers a great chance to make money, but it doesn't have quite the same potential for scaling or the same versatility as the other two. Now we come on to JVZoo, which is probably the best all-rounder for several reasons. Unlike WSO Pro, JVZoo gives you more versatility and isn't restricted in any way. If you use JVZoo, then you'll be able to gain access to any number of affiliates and marketers and won't be restricted to only forum members. At the same time, JVZoo also has perhaps the biggest selection of tools and features and is by far the easiest to use and get set up with. Again, what we're interested in is earning money fast with the minimal hassle and the fewest obstacles. Using JVZoo, you'll be able to have your product selling in practical no time at all, and you'll be able to do things like add your sales funnel straight into your email autoresponder. This means there's plenty of potential for growth and a wide variety of different marketing opportunities. Another benefit of using JVZoo is that it gives you the opportunity to potentially get featured as a top pick, which means your product will be shown on the top banner of the main site for tons of affiliates to see. At the same time, the entire database of JVZoo users will be emailed notifying them about your product. This is an amazing opportunity, and if you can get your ebook or software to that point, then you've pretty much guaranteed success. JVZoo is more feature-packed and easier to use than ClickBank and WSO Pro then. As an added bonus, it's also very affordable and has lower fees than ClickBank. Note that when you set up a JVZoo account, your buyers will be directed to PayPal and you will then be billed by JVZoo subsequently, rather than using their own payment system. There are other options, of course. You could always go about setting up your own sales page using PayPal alone, for instance, but this will leave you susceptible to losing money to unauthorized downloads and would make it much harder to set up your own affiliate program. It would also look less professional than having your own sales page within JVZoo, and that in turn would make it harder for you to gain the trust of your customers. There are other systems like BlueSnap, but that company in particular charges obscene fees and is known for its poor customer service. Another option is to sell your product through an existing platform. If you have an ebook, then you can upload it to Kindle Direct Publishing completely for free and start making money from Kindle sales. Alternatively, you could sell an ebook through Amazon or even eBay. Apps, meanwhile, tend to sell directly through various app stores, such as the iTunes App Store or the Google Play Store. This way, you'll get your product seen by millions of users and make it easy for them to buy. The downside is that the items in these stores don't sell for very much, and there's a lot of competition. The good news, though, is that there's nothing to stop you from adding your digital products to these stores as well. As such, the best option is probably to sell your product in multiple stores and to experiment with various types of sales and various types of product. This is for further down the line, though. For now, the best place to start is with JVZoo, which will make it as easy as possible to get set up and started, and which will offer lots of great marketing opportunities going forward.